Alright y'all, today we are going to do a cold start on the tractor. Let's see how it goes. Alright, here we go. Morning Dex. What's going on, buddy? Alright, let's go fire this thing up. I haven't ran it for a couple of months. It's prepped and ready to go for winter, so this is my main snow moving machine. I got it plugged in. It's got a circulating block heater, so that's going to help. Otherwise it ain't starting at all, period, no matter what in this weather. So yeah, let's get some of this snow brushed off and see if we can get it to fire. That worked out good. All right, let's see what we can do. We'll start warming up these glow plugs. I brought a booster pack just in case I need it, but we'll see if we can get by without. All right, here we go. Yeah, just like that. She's running. This is 1985 John Deere 1050. It's kind of a unique old tractor. They didn't make very many of these 1050s. I know that because it's a pain in the ass to find parts. It's got turf tires on it, but they actually work okay pushing snow. Once you get a good base going down, they give better traction than an ag style tire does on the ice. They don't slip as much. There's way more ground contact, if that makes sense. But yeah, fired up no problem. I'll get this thing cleaned off and warmed up, and we'll see if we can push some of this snow. I should have done it a long time ago, but I haven't had the opportunity. And one thing about this is, if it's colder than -20, these hydraulics never warm up, and it takes forever to get them going, and basically you can't really push any snow if it's colder than -20. You can get the engine to start because you got a block heater, but nothing else warms up. And everything's old, so it's not like it's everything moves as good as it should. So yeah, today's a nice day. We're gonna get some of the driveway done, get some of this yard done before I head out west for a week. We'll catch up to you in a bit. Got everything moving, getting warmed up. See if we can drive through this deep snow and we'll get started. I don't have a proper mount like on my chest or my head to bring you guys along real well. So I'm going to hold on to the camera tripod that I got, and I'll try to shift gears and everything else, and we'll see if we can check out some snow plowing. right. Let me just get this thing situated here. Nothing moves too fast in this weather. So there's the big blade. It's probably a bit heavier and a bit larger than this tractor needs, but it does do a really good job. All right, here we go. Let's just crawl out of here first. So yeah, we do have front wheel assist. And we got a diff lock down here as well. There we go. Come on, baby. Crawl. Alright, we're moving. We're out of the hole. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of go for a drive up and down the driveway just to get some of these hydraulics warmed up, get some of the gearing warmed up. Cruise around the driveway. Let's get some things warmed up. We haven't been able to drive the car for a few weeks because of the amount of snow we got. So it's about time I get some of this done. Don't mind the yellow door frame, window frames, they're not supposed to be yellow. We're going to adjust this blade. Should be a good enough angle. Oh wait, it'll help if I turn it to a couple. this ice buildup. I think this is from plugging the block heater in last night with 2 feet of snow on it. It insulated it really well. And that block heater's brand new. It must be torquey. And we got this thing real warm. All right. Get up here at the edge of the driveway and I'll just start the first pass. Highway's clear. It's good. All right. See what kind of damage we can do. We're plowing, baby. The John Deere's cooking now. Got a good base here from driving over for the last 3-4 weeks. This is my real problem part because it's a real low spot in the driveway. And I got to spend some time and money next summer and get this area of the driveway fixed. I'll do some sloping. Alright, let's see if I can get a good push going to the back here. I'm already biting. That's gonna do it. Man, the hydraulics are slow. I reckon there's probably some issues with the pump. Alright, we'll start about here. We'll get back to the driveway and then I plow the yard in blocks. So we're just going to worry about the driveway for now. So let's go. Chewing. We're chewing now. I'll get pushed into the ditch. Okay, we're just gonna keep on keeping on like that. I'll bring you back in a little bit. All right, let's clean up the approach. Where should I put you guys? Alright, approach is looking good. We're going to get this stuff all cleaned up now. Kind of finish up a couple passes on the driveway. And then, yeah, we'll start working on the yard. But I think all in all that went pretty well, hey? Might have to tilt the blade the other way and do a nice finishing sweep on this side, kind of like I did here. Clean it up, and might be able to get rid of this edge a little bit that the highways have made. We'll see if we need to or not. All right, let's finish this up. Squirrely here on that first pass. It's a problem when you got a blade this big, it pushes this much snow, it'll kick this whole tractor off of its path. Straighten out here. Working. section will probably have to get done with the bucket or a straight blade. I don't know if I can hit it good enough. Yeah, it's going to push me down the hill. Alright, we're going to go straight blade from now on and get the rest of this tidied up.